Good afternoon and welcome to a very special edition of Witchcraft Wednesday. Today is going to be a steam at home project. So today we are going to make lava lamps. So for this we are going to need the following ingredients. Some Alka Seltzer. Can you see the Alka? Yeah, there we go. We got some Alka Seltzer. We're going to need some vegetable oil. Alternatively, we're going to do vinegar. It's going to be a secondary one. Food dye, food coloring, glasses, preferably clear. I don't have clear. I have some pint glasses, so I'm going to use my Thor pint glass, and some water, and a light. Don't forget about a light at the end to light this up. So we're going to start off. We are going to fill our, let me fix this camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so now we're going to fill our glass roughly quarter full. So I'm going to say about to there with water. So about a quarter of the glass is going to be water. So let's go about that much. Now we're going to take oil, because oil and water of course don't mix. And I believe vinegar doesn't either. That's why I grabbed the white vinegar. I'm going to do a second test run with this to see how the white vinegar works. But we're going to take some vinegar and we're going to fill it up. Oh wait, I think we're supposed to do the drops second. And I apparently haven't opened my oil here, so it's not opening right. All right, so now we're going to take some food dye. I'm grabbing green right now, so I'm going to put a few drops of food coloring in there. Let's see, hopefully that'll work. And now I'm going to fill this up. You're going to use up a lot of vegetable oil. Remember, vegetable oil, you don't want to use other types of oil. So oil and water don't mix, which is why this is supposed to work. You don't want to fill it to the top because we are putting Alka Seltzer in. So if you know anything about Alka Seltzer, it like makes water expand and all. So your we're going to put this to the side real quick. So your Alka Seltzer tabs are about yay big. We're going to cut these into 4 pieces. So remember, ask your parents about doing this. Don't just like do stuff like that I'm doing and like cut yourself or break something or cut up the table. Always put something underneath. You know, I don't need to hear the librarian told me to cut this and I cut myself up and I ruined the table. There you go, Mom. All right, so I got my Alka Seltzer tab. So this is the test run. I'm going to drop one in and see what happens. You can see it's starting to bubble, and we're getting some colorful bubbles in there too, which is kind of cool. So this part is all oil, and this is the colored water. So now you can see all the everything's kind of bubbling there. All right, I'm just gonna close my shades here as we're gonna go dark in a minute. And we're gonna see how long this lasts as well. It's going for a little while, that's good. Apparently I have a lot of lights on all of a sudden. All right, so now we're dark. And now we've got a light. All right, it looks like it kind of stopped and it's just funk. All right, so let's see what happens now. I'm gonna put a light up here. This is, all I have are camping lights. If you have a better flashlight, that might be good. But you want something at least that your glass can stand on. So now you kind of see it's looking kind of cool. So let's drop another Alka Seltzer tab in. Let's see what happens. And there we go. It's going, looking like we got some green lava lamp stuff going. That's pretty cool. If I'm trying to see how I can angle this. It's hard to tell with the light and all there, right? But yeah, we definitely got some green lava going. So there you go. You have your lava lamp. Pretty simple. This was a quick and easy one. Wow, it's only been like 4 minutes. This is my fastest craft video yet. So go ahead and make these. Ask your parents' permission first. Oh, that's right. I was going to try this with the white vinegar to see what happens when we use white vinegar. So we're going to do a second test. So it looks like this only lasts about a minute. So things that you can try also would be maybe... it's a party time now. Using more Alka Seltzer possibly, like larger tabs of Alka Seltzer, or changing the the process in which you put the ingredients in the cup. I did water, food dye, and then the oil, which I believe is the right way. So what do you think would happen if you did oil first and then the food dye and then the water? Do you think that would have a similar effect, or maybe nothing at all? So those are some things that you can try off at home. So now I'm going to try this with white vinegar, and I'm going to see if, so this is being scientists now, right? We're experimenting with alternatives because I think vinegar doesn't really mix it with water well either. So let's get some water in here, get some food dye. All right, so it looks like we're set up. Let that settle down. I have no idea the last time this thing was opened. All right, let's see, some white vinegar. Let's pour in the vinegar. And it looks like the white vinegar mixed with the water, so if I do this, it is gonna do nothing. All right, so there's my test. White vinegar, where am I? There I am. White vinegar does not work, so don't do this with white vinegar. Only do this with oil. I don't know why I thought that would work, but hey, that's science, right? We gotta experiment and try new things. So white vinegar does smell, so now my kitchen smells like vinegar, and I have what looks like a green fizzy drink that would probably taste pretty nasty. So let's just put that one away because nobody wants to deal with that. All right, so there you have it. A quarter of water, the rest oil. A quarter of water, some food coloring, the rest oil, and a quarter of an Alka Seltzer tab. And other things you can try out are changing the colors. You know, we only have four colors in here. I got red, yellow, green, and blue. So what would happen if I tried to make my own colors? Could I make, say, purple or orange with some of these colors? Play around with it and see what comes up. So that was your special edition of Witchcraft Wednesday Steam at Home edition. I will be writing a blog about this. That's why I'm doing the Steam edition. It's going to be a new blog that we're going to be featuring in the library's website, so keep an eye out for that too. Stay safe, and I'm going to post some details after this about our special life skills workshop with Annette Barrett later on this afternoon. So keep an eye out for that for the information on how to log on with Zoom. Take care, be healthy and sane.